What if I told you that you were never meant to scroll past this video? You see, nothing in this world happens by accident. Not the way the stars align, not the way the winds change direction, and certainly not the way you found yourself here, right now, listening to these words. Think about it. Out of billions of videos, thousands of distractions pulling at your attention, and yet, this is what you clicked on. Does that feel random to you? No, my friend. This is a sign that Allah wants you to hear something today. But the real question is, will you listen? Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you something that could change your life forever. Something that could awaken a truth inside you that has been buried for too long. And by the end of this video, you will never look at your struggles, your dreams, or your purpose the same way again. So pay attention, because this is not just another video. This is a message you cannot afford to ignore. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt lost? Like no matter what you do, something always feels missing. You wake up every morning, go through the motions of life, work, eat, sleep, repeat, but deep inside there's a voice, a restlessness, an ache you can't explain. And maybe you tell yourself, I should be happy, right? I have what I need, so why do I feel so empty? Or maybe you've worked hard, you've chased success, built something for yourself, but the moment you reach the top, you realize it's not enough. Or worse, you look around and see people who seem to have it all. Money, fame, a perfect life. But even they look just as lost. So tell me, what does it mean when no amount of success fills the void? What does it mean when even the richest, most powerful people end up feeling alone, depressed, or unfulfilled? Let me tell you something. That feeling you have, that deep, aching void in your heart, it's not a curse. It's a sign that Allah is calling you, a reminder that this world was never meant to satisfy you. But are you listening, or are you drowning His call in distractions? Listen carefully. If you feel lost, if your heart feels heavy, if you are stuck in a cycle of sadness, stress, or purposelessness, it is not because something is wrong with you. It is because Allah has placed a test in front of you, a test that most people ignore, a test that could change everything. And here's the part that will shock you. That dream inside you, that restlessness in your soul, that feeling that you were meant for more, that is not random. That is Allah putting a question in your heart. Will you follow my path, or will you chase an illusion? You see, in the Quran, Allah tells us again and again, verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest. But what do? We chase happiness in everything else, money, status, people, entertainment, hoping that something will fill the void. And every time we end up back where we started, empty, lost, searching for meaning in a world that was never meant to give it to us. And here's the worst part. Most people, they never wake up from this illusion. They ignore the signs, they drown in distractions, they keep running until one day their time runs out. Don't let that be you, because this is your wake-up call. This is your sign from Allah. The only question is, will you pay attention? Let me tell you a story. There were once two men. Both were given the same opportunity, the same signs, the same choices. The first man paid attention. He saw the struggles in his life and realized, this is Allah testing me. So he changed. He started praying with focus. He let go of the sins pulling him down. He built discipline. And even when life got hard, he said, I trust Allah. I will keep going. And do you know what happened? His entire life changed. Not because the struggles disappeared, but because he saw them differently. Now, the second man, he ignored the signs. He numbed his pain with distractions. He told himself, I'll fix my life later. And later never came. Because one day, his time was up. My friend, right now, you are standing where those two men once stood. Two choices, two paths. One leads to growth, success, and purpose. The other, regret. So ask yourself, which path will you choose? Because this is your moment of decision. If you want to change your life, if you want to feel peace, purpose, and true success, there's only one thing you need: discipline. Without discipline, your faith will crumble. Without discipline, your dreams will die. Without discipline, you will always wonder, what if? So right now, make a decision. Will you stay the same, or will you wake up and start living the life Allah created you for? Because you were never meant to be weak. You were never meant to be lost. You were never meant to settle for less. Allah created you with purpose. So it's time to start acting like it. Right now, look around you. The Ummah is waiting. Our people need leaders, thinkers, strong believers who rise above their struggles and change the world. And that starts with you. Because when you change your life, you inspire others to change theirs. Imagine if every Muslim embraced their true potential. Imagine if we all woke up with discipline, focus, and faith. We could change everything. So if this message hit your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Let's build a generation of strong, disciplined Muslims together. Because you were meant to hear this today. Don't ignore it.